Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new action horror thriller, Squealer. And this is from writer-director Andy Armstrong, who's been a stunt coordinator for a long time. And this film focuses on a cop and a social worker who follow clues on missing persons cases around town, trying to unearth this very disgusting butchery style of missing people. And this film just kind of reeks of a lot of very generic thriller elements. I think the thing that stands out the most is Ronnie Jean Blevins, who plays the titular Squealer, who is our killer here, who's a butcher and has a bunch of piglies chopping up people, and he's creepy, he's unnerving, he does, like, the elements that incorporate him are disgusting and disturbing, and, like, those elements work, and they sell the film the best that they can. The rest of this film feels like it's hitting a lot of very generic, expected beats that you're going to find from some kind of, like, cops procedural that this so happens to be chasing after a serial killer. And there's films like Seven out there that obviously take that to a whole other level. This kind of leans into the expected beats that you have, but also filling up this hour and 40-minute runtime with so many characters, trying to balance everybody who don't really make a lasting impression. And you have people like Wes Chatham, who is like this cop. You have the likes of Thea Rossi and Tyrese Gibson, which I think Rossi's a much more accomplished actor to me than Gibson is. Gibson, this is continuing that streak. If he's just popping up in these things and bringing nothing, he's not even charismatic, he's not interesting on screen. Rossi's doing some weird stuff and at least trying to grab your attention. Danielle Bergio and Sydney Carville and Kate Moaning, who are some of the women in this film, like, they're really doing up some makeup with some, like, disgusting teeth and heavy makeup and hairstylings and stuff for some of these characters, but there's not a lot of depth. And I feel like this film really just keeps checking boxes of what you expect from a film like this, and then really the only thing that's standing out and grabbing your attention is, like, the concept of, like, what this serial killer is doing specifically, that, like, pig imagery, those butcher elements. It's something unnerving and creepy. But overall, I think this is a pretty generally forgettable kind of thriller that I don't think is going to make a lasting impression. But if you are into, like, action thrillers and the horror thriller genre, it has some elements that are going to work, and I think Blevins' performance, at least, is a standout here, and you might get something out of it. Generally, though, I think this is going to be one of those that kind of just fades away and doesn't make that much of an impact. But those are my thoughts on Squealer. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.